Drive on Mama, buckle up. Andrea TV here from driveonmama.com, coming to you on the start of our Opportunity to Dash Now week. That is what I'm calling it instead of Hell Week or Disaster Week or whatever negative words that people are using. This is my Opportunity to Dash Now week. It is Monday, September 26th, and we have not done any orders yet. It is currently 5:08 p.m. I took the daytime day off to rest because the weekends is the most money you can or I can make due to children commitments and due to peak pays. So yeah, Saturday and Sunday I go hard, like 3 to 4 hours sometimes in a 24-hour period. So yeah, today we took off to rest, but we are at it this evening. Once we get everybody home and get back out here, we are going to try to reach 100% acceptance rate. We didn't make it our first try at Top Dasher. I was actually at like 94, 96% acceptance rate, but my completion rate wasn't there. And it was something wrong with my account. They can't say it for sure what it was, but once I got to 91%, I was doing 5 to 8 orders before it would go up to another percent and stay there. It was the day before the first, and I was still at 94%, doing 5, 6, 7 orders. I called them no less than 7 or 8 times within that 24-hour period because I said I cannot do all of this and not make it. So at the end of that night, I still ended with 94%, but I had called 7 or 8 people. They had referred me to tier 2 or whoever. I was like, this cannot be right. They tried to tell me it's one bucket for both declining and canceling, and that my bucket had 173, and somehow I was supposed to accept that my completion rate not going up is also because they were including my regular denials within the last 100. Well, either way, I did make Top Dasher. Whatever the issue was with my account, they bypassed it, fixed it. I don't know what they did, but I made Top Dasher even though the number on my screen showed 94%. But I was doing 5 to 8 orders before it would go up 1 percentage point, and I never canceled that much in my career with DoorDash. So I will show you every order that I take in order to get to 100%, and I will be dropping in what my current stats are now. And the reason why my acceptance rate is in the 40s is because of the weekend. It is beautiful in the market that I work. You get $3 peak pay. Usually, I have found as a Top Dasher over the last 3 weekends, they have been giving and offering the $3 and then adding $1, adding $1.50. I was doing a couple of orders that were $5.50 peak pay yesterday. So yeah, we are going to continue with our week for the Opportunity to Dash Now and all the other benefits. I'll come back. We are back. Time is now 7:19 p.m. and we are about to log on the apps. We're going to work till 10:30-ish. It depends on where we're going to be ending up. Because we are attempting to take every order. I'm at 42% acceptance rate, every order to try to get to 100. I will not go anywhere where I'm driving like a half an hour. The max is going to be like 20 minutes, or I will decline, and I guess I just won't be the tippitiest Top Dasher to ever take on the task of dashing. But let's see what we get first. Okay, we have our first order. It is a stack, $22, going 5.3 miles. And if it was any other time, I probably would not have accepted it. Only because I drive in the city, so that 5.3 miles is most likely going to take me maybe 15 to 17 minutes for the first, and then another 10 or so for the second, and then I'll be 20-something minutes back from the avenue. But we are picking up at Mama and June and Crisp and Juicy, and let's go get it. Time is now 8:09 p.m. Oh, excuse me, sorry. No problem. 8:09 p.m. and I'm leaving the second customer's home. The time that it gave me of 8:01 was incorrect. Not so much because you couldn't drive there. It's the parking situation. This is out of my zone. It is the city, and there's no parking. So this is 1 lane for each way, and then cars parked. And remember, I have a special transmission issue where I can't back up into a space then back out. So yeah, we are going back. Plus, I don't think it's fair. The first customer tipped $2. He was a 9-minute drive from the store and tipped $2 and came down to meet me to get his food, and lives in a building with a concierge and, you know, the chandelier in the hallway and all. And the second customer tipped $6.50. Now that man watched me on his phone walk the 2 blocks to go and bring him his food. He was looking out the window for me. He tipped $6.50. So why should he have waited the additional 15 minutes when that $2 no tipper could have waited, L-O-W, could have waited a little while longer? Why make him wait? But it's not my business, not my company. Here we go. It's now 8:35. We're back on the avenue and have our next order. Nando's Peri Peri, $9.74, 1.9. Okay, that drop off went smoothly. There was no hidden tip, and I forgot to say the first stacked order, it was a hidden tip. So the total came to $24.50. And now we have our next order. It's just wings, which operates out of Maggiano's. It's for $9, and it didn't show the mileage. You know how it does that glitch? But I'm estimating it was under 4 miles in total. Hopefully it's ready. Okay, they had locked their doors already, so I had to call them to open it. But we have our order, and we are 1.7 miles away from the customer's home. And I was about 3/4 of a mile to a mile from the store. So I'd say that order was like 2.7 miles in total. And I just want to know, it was 16 wings for $22. And you know now, 16 wings are really 16 pieces, 8 wings. When did that start? Exactly. Who is responsible, and why weren't they brought up on charges and made to face a jury of their peers? That is ridiculous. 8 wings, $22. Anyways, let's go. Okay, we made a quick pit stop at Target to get 4 dozen eggs for the week, $9.56. They're $2.39 a dozen. Last week they were $1.99 a dozen. Inflation is a beat. Okay, we have our eggs in the car, and next pickup, District Taco, $10.25 for 1.9 miles. They tried to send us an add-on for $5.25 and 10.3 miles, which I was going to decline, but before I had a chance to, it told me the order was canceled. Most likely that $5.25 is all base paid, and it worked its way up. So I don't know if that accounts towards my cancellation rate or not, but let's go get this taco. It is now 9:56 p.m., and from what I can tell, that order that wanted me to go for $5.25, 10.3 miles, it did count towards my acceptance rate, meaning my acceptance rate did not go up by a point. So we received another offer, which I also had to deny, $10.25 for 9 miles, and that's a no. And now we just accepted our next order, $9 for 6.5 miles. We are going to Clyde. Okay, that order was a mess. It is now 10:44 p.m. and we are done for the night. We get to the customer's address for the Clydes, and I call because it's a call box and she didn't put the code in. I'm calling her, she doesn't answer, but she texts me, I'm coming down now. I said, okay. After about 5 minutes, nothing. Then I'm about to call her again, and she texts me while it's ringing again. I'm outside, where are you? I said, I'm in front of 80, whatever. And before I can finish and hit send, she says, oh gosh, I put in the wrong address. I don't say anything. I go to type in, you can update the address in the app or call support, because a lot of times when that happens, they are outside of the zone where DoorDash would have delivered to them, and I didn't want any problems. And I don't want you to promise me you're going to give me something when I get there either, wherever you are. So I let it, sit for 30 seconds before I started typing, and I was going to tell her to update the app. She said, you can keep keep the food. Sorry about that. Well, I said sorry about that because I wasn't going to ask her where she was. I wasn't taking it there. So I took a picture of the building number and the food, hit complete delivery, and ended that order. Now I'm in a new zone. And of course I told her thank you on the app. I'm in a new zone now. Instead of driving back the 19 minutes to where I was, I hit N-dash, and I said, well, let me take one here and then I'll go home. Because this zone is actually closer to my house. I'm actually 20 minutes from my house right now. I take one order. The first order comes in, 6 items, $8.75, 12.7 miles in total. But it's 6 items at KFC, and it's going into a neighborhood that has a lot of money, but that doesn't mean everybody tips, and that doesn't mean it's an adult ordering that would value and know that you're supposed to tip. So I take it believing that it's 6 items. Someone just came in from out of town and they have a big family, and it's going to be buckets and sides and cakes and everything. And then I go to KFC, and I was going to go through the drive-thru, and they won't allow you to. They want you to come in. So I said, before I go in here, let me look at the subtotal and the items. Do you want to know what it was? $10.78. Fries, 2 packs of ketchup, 1 pack of hot sauce, and a chocolate chip brownie cookie thing. Fries and a dessert and condiments for the fries. There was absolutely no way there was a hidden tip on that. I have hit cancellation. And we are on our way home to enjoy our Clydes. We will pick this up back tomorrow and drive on, mama. Smells delicious, and we're gonna enjoy.